What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Baby Boy, back in the building with another build video for you all today. Today we got a point guard. The basis of this build was a little bit of shooting, a little bit of defense, be able to finish at the rack when I can, but we essentially want to be able to be a playmaker. You'll see how this build goes. You already know how it goes. Just Hoop University. Choose your hand, choose your jersey number. We're gonna go with 16 this time. We are going to stay at point guard. We are going to a whopping 6'6". We are going to go 193 on our weight, and we're going to remain at 16 wingspan. All right, huge thing that we want to be able to do is be able to shoot the midi. Once we get past our man, this build is really going to be a build to break down the defense. I'm not worried about my man. I want to get to the next layer of the defense and break it down. Once I get to that next layer, if I have to fall into a shot, I want my midi to be good. So we are going to go with a 93 midi here. We still want to be able to shoot the three ball at a decent clip, so we are going to go 89 to be able to unlock this limitless range on gold. I'm going to go ahead and top that off at 72. I was probably able to just dump a couple of attributes there. We want to be able to get around the court decently, but we are going to go 88 on the ball handle. I'll come back and explain that a little in a second. We're going to go 75 on the speed with ball. You can tweak the build to go a little higher on that. I might, if I was to make this build again, that might be the only change that I would do. Speed with ball and maybe up on the agility. But until I make the other rendition, this is what we're going with right now. We are going with a 60 interior. Again, I want to be able to guard ball, but also not to be a liability if my man gets to the rim. Isn't the reason behind the 60 interior. We want 86 on the perimeter defense. I'll come back and explain why on that in a second. We're gonna go 80 on the steal. I'll come back and explain why on that in a second. We are going to go 74 on our block. Again, I wanted to be able to guard the rim a little bit. If my man does get to the rim, I am not a liability for my team whatsoever. I'm probably the second or third best person at the rim 9 times out of 10. If we're keeping it a buck. With this block rating, my bigs are probably the only people on the court with a higher block than me. We are not going to be the fastest, but we're going to be able to get around the court with the 80 speed and agility. Our strength, we do not want to be a slouch. We want to be able to have this immovable forcer on bronze, so we're going 71. Our vertical, just to be able to unlock a little bit of dunking packages, the little stuff, nothing major. We go 75 on our driving dunk. Again, I just want to be able to finish at the rim when I need to. Not trying to posterize anybody, anything along those lines. We are going to go 40 on our standing dunk. And to round this build off, and essentially is what allows the build's name to come out to be what it's going to be, we're going to up our pass accuracy all the way to an 87. 87 is a threshold that allows a lot of different names to unlock in the builder. If you're trying to get something along the lines of a playmaker or dimer on the build or something like that, 87 is that threshold usually. Just to go back over this from head to toe again, we aren't the best, we aren't the worst in our finishing. We have a 75 driving dunk, 73 layup, 78 close shot, with the 40 standing dunk, just to unlock those animations. Again, the purpose of this build is be able to get into the cracks and creases of the defense. Once I do so, to be able to break it down and make our passes. If I need to make my shot, I want this 93 three ball. If I'm open at 93 midi. If I'm open at the three ball, I have a 93. I'm dyslexic right now. I have the 93 midi to be able to hit my middies, 89 three ball to be able to hit open shots when necessary. I finally got that out. Let's give it a round of applause in the chat. All right. Free throw at 70. It is what it is. If I hit, I hit. If I don't, I don't. I'm not tripping. If I can give the team one out of the two, cool. That's all I really care about when it comes to free throws. I'm not the type to put this on 99. We are able to get the ball around the court when we need to with our 87 pass accuracy. Our 88 ball handle is to be able to unlock all of the Kobe Bryant signature moves. He has pretty decent combos and not combos, pretty decent packages. I believe it's his behind the back or his hesitation or something like that. I'm not a dribble god. I am not the person to ask when it comes to any of that. Um, all right, 86 perimeter defense. Why not 85? I went 86 so that when we use a cap breaker, I can go to 91 perimeter defense and be able to unlock on ball minutes on go. This is just going to be able to amplify this build's capability by sticking ball just a little better. But that also would unlock my pick dodger as well as, it would not unlock challenger on gold. That's a L. It is what it is. I feel like these are two big badges here. Our on ball menace and our pick dodger, to get rid of those screens and be able to be sticky on ball. If Once we unlock our second tier of cap breakers, we plan to put those on 85. I'm not sure which one of these I'll do first. I feel like I'm guarding decently on ball with 86, so I might just go ahead and get this 85 steal to get this gold interceptor. That way I can stop getting tried on all of these steals that I should be getting. I think highly that that'll be my plan. Go ahead and put that 85. I'll quit talking though. Just be able to get around the court with speed and agility. Strength 71, not the strongest, not the weakest. Stronger than most guards. I can easily say that. But this build ends up being compared to Tyrese Halliburton, Malcolm Brogdon, and Lonzo Ball to be titled two-way playmaking sharpshooter. I say it's pretty well-rounded build. I've been having fun with it so far, man. I'm probably gonna be my main point guard build. The first build that y'all seen me make or that I've ran with, 93 three ball. That's a fun build, but that's probably gonna be exactly that, a fun build. It's probably gonna be my quote-unquote do-it-all point guard that I'll be running all year. Until the next time, it's your boy Bibbin Boy. I'll catch y'all again, man.